Stop day trading. Start living. Start working. The whole point of investing, right, is to turn your money into more money. So if we're going to do this, we need to be working. Whether if you're a CEO, working on your business, or if you're working your job, whatever you're doing to generate income, you need to be focusing on that while your trades are cooking. So while your trades are in the background, while your trades are progressing level by level, you need to make sure you're working on something. Make sure you're consistently hustling because guess what? Trading is a multiplicative game. It's not like a job where you sit there making the same consistent income, getting the same check every 2 weeks. Okay, we're not here for that. We're here to multiply our income. We're trying to get rich, inshallah, if God wills. So, if you're trying to get rich, you have to multiply your income and you have to push it. You have to go hard. And you can't spend more time on the charts thinking that it's going to equal more income. Because I'm telling you, more time on the charts does not equal more income. Now, studying the charts, yes, but more time placing trades does not equal more income. So let's go ahead and let's continue the next section here. So let's talk about the day trader's trap. So the reality check. 95% of day traders fail to outperform the S&P 500 over a 5-year period. Why? And honestly, it's so easy to outperform the S&P 500. The year just started. We're already up like 11, 12%. I have to go check it. But I believe it was up over like 7%. Like the first week started off really strong. It's really easy to outperform the S&P 500 whenever you're catching the innovation and you're playing stocks that have something to do with the future. Whether it be getting an AI health stock, whether it be getting in a certain tech stock that helps manufacture cars, etc., chips, microchips, a lot of different scenarios and cases, right? Investing your money long term, even if you're playing futures, forex, or options too, long term trading is going to be what you want to be doing. Okay. And 95% of day traders fail to outperform the S&P 500 over a 5-year period. And why is that? Emotional exhaustion. I used to be a day trader myself. Okay, and there was times where I was able to make some good income and I realized that wait, trading every single day, having even when I streaked, say I won 25 trades on the month, right? But then the next trade you're coming in, you're winning like 7 trades on the month because you're playing tops and you're playing bottoms. Okay, you're shorting and you're longing. If I'm playing the stock market, I'm only longing personally. Okay, and emotional exhaustion. So staring at the screen for 8 hours spikes cortisol. And what cortisol is going to be your emotion that lets you know you're upset. So it's your rage emotion, okay? And the more cortisol that you have equals the more stress. And the more stress that you have, you're going to be hopping on the charts like, oh my gosh, order! And you're going to be trading health for money. That's not what you want to be doing. You don't want to be trading no type of negative aspect for money, whether it be your soul, whether it be your health. You don't want to be trading that for money. And the tax drag. So short term capital gains tax are up to 37%. It can really eat your profits alive compared to long term rates, which have a 0 to 20%. So 37% is the max, and that's really once you reach over like 6 figures a year trading, 200K a year, which you can actually reach fairly quickly. But the 0 to 20% is going to be for the long term tax gains, and the long term tax gains are going to be for holding your trades for over a year. So they want you to keep your money within the market because it keeps the economy held up. And a zero sum game. So for you to win a trade in the short term, someone else often has to lose, and you're competing against supercomputers and AI. And a lot of times that can be pretty difficult. And the math of churning. So if you make a 10% profit, right, for example, pretty easy to do, but you trade 100 times a year. Fees and taxes can reduce your real return to negative, honestly. And especially you future scalpers, you guys are placing a million trades a day, and your fees at the end of the year could really eat into your profits. So think about that and ask yourself, do you own the charts or do the charts own you? Stop hopping on the charts fiending for money. Put your setup down after you've marked it out, after you've done your intellectual, fundamental, and technical research. Put your trade down. Let it hit TP or stop loss. And go on to the next trade. That's all you have to do. Stop making it more difficult than it needs to be. Please. Inshallah, if God wills, you guys have a lot of people to take care of, and you have yourself to take care of. Love yourself. Okay, if you master this, you could be able to take care of a lot of people, and I'm so dedicated to teaching every single person on this earth, to making sure that you guys understand every single concept of this. And the passive approach, right? So the passive approach within the charts is really good because then you get to be aggressive within your work in real life. You get to be aggressive within your business, so you have more income to throw into the charts in the first place. So buying assets that generate wealth while you sleep, rather than renting out your time to monitor price action and watching every single candlestick move, is going to be a lot better. So you're going to want to primarily swing trade. Okay, switch to your weekly time frame, your daily time frame, and your 4-hour time frame. And the reason why I even go down to my 4-hour time frame at the lowest, I really would just go down to my daily, but the 4-hour time frame, it gives you extended trading hours. So sometimes on TradingView and other brokers that you're on too, you might see some candlesticks that are hidden due to the fact that extended trading hours is not on the daily and the weekly, since it goes by the hourly basis. And time in the market, right? It's important to study the charts. It's important to know how market moves. Okay. And historically, missing the best 10 days of the market cuts your returns in half. And passive investors never miss those days because your trade is always cooking. Instead of trying to be like, oh, I'm going to go ahead and buy here, market's going to short here, market's going to do. Buy where you think it's going to go ahead and long at. Short where you think it's going to short at. Sit on it for some days. A good trade takes days. Okay, a good trade is going to take some days or at least some hours in order to take profit. If your trade is not taking days or hours or even weeks, sometimes months and years, what are you doing? If you're closing a trade within a couple of minutes, literally exit the charts. You are not looking to build a life of stability from the market. And ownership versus speculation. So day traders bet on price movement, and passive investors bet on business growth. You can use AI, get my course and my book in order to do accurate research and check the revenue out. Make sure you guys are investing into companies that are profitable, or at least have some future projections to be profitable. And the goal is not just money. It's the liberty to not just sit there looking at the screen, candlestick by candlestick. It's not what you want to do. It can be extremely difficult. And if you don't find a way to make money while you sleep, you're going to work until you die. Okay. So make money while you sleep, because I do not want you guys slaving until you die in a way where you're unhappy. If you're doing a work that you love, keep doing that. May God bless your soul. And the eighth wonder of the world, right? So scenario A, for example. So the act of stress. So let's say you spend 20 hours a week trading and you make 15% one year, lose 10% the next, your stress level is going to be 10 out of 10. Okay, because you're going to be like, whoa, and then you're only up 5%. Still profitable, yes, but then say you're down another 10%, then you're going to be down 5%. Okay, not what you want. And then scenario B, the swing trader, the trader in stack mode, keeping their money in the account, keeping their account growing. Say you invest $500 a month into the S&P 500, right, with the historical 10% average, you spend 0 hours trading, okay? Or if you invested into a good tech stock, for example, in 30 years, you'd have $1 million. Just like I spoke about earlier, 5 years ago, $5,000 in NVIDIA, you'd have $1 million today. And the effort was 1 hour of total setup time. And compound interest requires time, not effort. Day trading interrupts the compounding process by constantly moving your capital and constantly moving your emotions. And I'm telling you, especially as you get older. It's not easy in order to keep that up. It can be extremely stressful. And I want you guys to live a stress-free life where you guys can chill out, do what you want, and ball. Inshallah. Let's head over to the next slide. So reclaim your mind. Get control over your mind. Don't stress out. Don't trip. And the hidden cost of day trading is going to be decision fatigue. And mental bandwidth is going to be required in every scenario. So every buy and sell decision burns glucose in your brain. By noon, a day trader is mentally depleted. You're sitting there looking at the chart all day. You spent all day pretty much doing nothing, not building, not growing, not grinding. It's not stack mode. So put down your trade, put down your alerts, make sure you have TradingView on your phone or put down your alerts on your broker, whatever is better for you, and let the trade rock out. Okay, don't sit there looking at every single candlestick movement. Grind. Take your time and grind. And by automating your investments, you preserve your mental energy for building a business, learning a new skill, and spending time with family. That's definitely what you want. And questions for the class. So, what would you guys do with an extra 20 hours a week if your income was automated? Okay, I want you guys to leave a comment below and let me know. So, what would you do for an extra bit of time? Okay, because the time is there. The market is waiting on you to invest. If you want to learn how, book a call at stackmode.net or give me a call at 678-775-8532. And I want you guys to get into the process of being focused on God, most importantly, and being focused on yourself. Okay, being focused on your business, being focused on your work, developing yourself. Okay, grind. Spend some time with your family as well too. Build your relationships. Learn something new. Reclaim your mind, reclaim your life, and do not be a rat race rat for income your whole life. That's not what we're doing here. That's not what I'm pushing. And I want you guys to have some freedom within your life. Okay, we're here to worship God. I don't want you guys to be worshiping money. I don't want you guys to be slaving for money. I want you guys to be living a life of abundance, dominion, and yes, work hard, but I don't want you to be unhappy while doing it. Keep grinding and grind hard and do what you love. Take that risk. Don't let anyone tell you that you can't, and stay focused on your vision. And dollar cost averaging, let's go and let's talk about that. So how it works. So you invest a fixed amount of money at regular intervals, regardless of the share price. So market high, then you buy fewer shares, protecting the downside. So obviously your market's not going to be at all-time highs and you're loading up. No, you buy low, sell high. Okay. Or if you're shorting, let's say you're a Forex trader or something like that, you're trading more of a downtrending market, then what you're going to want to do is sell low, buy high. Okay. So either ways. So zero emotion. You remove the should I buy now anxiety completely by swing trading. When you're using your higher time frames, you know your trade is going to take days or hours in order to progress. Give it time. Let it chef, let it cook. Okay? Let it chef and let it cook. All right? So the choice is going to be yours. Option number one, you're chained to a desk, fighting algorithms, and you're having extremely high stress. Looking at 1 minute candles, watching every single thing, speculate, and watching your P&L fluctuate insanely. Stop trading like that. It's not worth it. And it's actually led a lot of people to suicide. And I don't want you guys to go through that. Okay? And option number two, the stack mode way. Automate your wealth, time, and live your life. Stop playing the game. Okay? Stop going to the casino. Stop gambling. And trade the markets. Okay? Trade the markets. All right, that's going to go